is Malado Francine. My full name is Malado Francine Baldwin-Tejeda. I move through bodies of work over periods of like 5 or 10 years. So the work that you see behind me is more my anticipated ruins and landscape series. I have a thing for spectacular landscapes and landscapes that resonate through history. I think of the earth as holding memories of what's come before. But they're also very much inspired by science fiction, sort of imaginings of other worlds as well as our own. And then the new work I'm making is around future creatures, monsters, and AI beings and how we might merge into and become more sentient beings through the incorporation of technology, animal sentience, and becoming more in tune with our planet, ideally. Also very much influenced by the landscapes of my childhood and the textiles and colors and jewelry of growing up in Africa. My parents met overseas and moved to Africa when I was 5. Then our family home was all African art, textiles, my mother's jewelry. So I think that the influence of being around all that collection that they acquired over the years also was a part of my color sense, pattern sense, and sort of the background to how things kind of come out to me artistically. I was traveling in Africa with my parents in Senegal, and I woke up one morning in the hotel to like 20 messages. Basically, my neighbors were asking me if I was in the building was on fire. The firefighters and my neighbors had managed to pull out a lot of things during the process of that hour they were dealing with the fire. So we spent the next 4 or 5 days in between torrential rains in LA with about 15, 20 friends and neighbors, salvaging artwork from piles around the yard and in the apartment. Most of the last 10 years' work that I made in LA is now gone, but that encompassed 2 different series. A lot of text-based work. I think the text-based work sort of came when I came to LA. I don't know why that's a thing. Lawrence Weiner, Ed Ruscha. It must be the landscape of driving through mini malls and shopping malls and all the interesting text that kind of shifted my work when I moved, and I think that happens. Another series that I've been working on the last handful of years was melding the ancient with the future, and that very much kind of comes into a style and a methodology of research as well when I approach a series. The ancient kind of reconfigured for the future, so future artifacts. It's been an interesting mix of discovering what's lost and then rediscovering work that was deeper in that room that isn't lost, which you see here. But I'm very, very happy that I have what I do. And it's mainly because I'm extremely prolific that I have anything, because it took a while for the fire to get through that room. So the newer work was in front because I was sharing it with visitors. The older work was like wrapped and packed very carefully. The most amazing thing about what you see here is that it was a community effort. So everything you see is a result of like a lot of people. Some of the paintings are quite beautiful with the addition of the fire. I feel like some of them that were unfinished, specifically this series, were finished by the fire. And I find it really interesting and I want to show them in that context. A lot of people have approached me with thoughts around fire, cultural thoughts around fire. Fire means that you're going to get all new things, that things are going to be bigger, better, brighter, you're cleaning house. You know, a lot of people have thoughts around that, and I have to say, it definitely clears the cobwebs. Like I have a different mindset. It's inevitable, right? When something really intense happens, how the perspective of everything else in your life kind of falls into place in a clearer way, and I'm actually grateful for that perspective.